Today we are making a frog out of candy or pony beads, whatever you like to call them. So here's what we need. All the materials will be listed in the description box below. So I am switching to silk cord now, and I just got this cord in with another kit. So I'm gonna take my cord and split it in half, and I'm gonna use 4 feet, and then I'm gonna make a knot. So I'm gonna make the loop and pull through the loop just like that, and then I'm gonna tighten it. So just make sure it's secure. And then we're gonna find something to tape this down. But before we do that, we're going to take a single bead, and I'm just choosing a glitter type bead that was in my kit. It's lighter than the green that I'm using for the project, and I'm gonna place that as my starter bead. It almost stabilizes it. I really recommend using that one bead. So here's my tape, and I'm just using washi tape. I cannot find my scratch tape or my masking tape. I said scratch tape. So anyway, we're going to put this through both of the pieces of silk cord and just pull it up. Just like that. Again, it just stabilizes things. And then I'm going to separate these cords, and I always like to start with the left side. So we are going to make the eyes first. So it's 1 eye, 1 black, and then 2 green and 1 black. And then take the other side of the cord and place it through the loops just like that. I know it's hard to see, but it goes through. This is a little thicker than what you may use. I'm not sure, I've seen a few different things people use for the cording. Silk cord is good for me. I really like the way it forms the pony bead or the candy figure. Whatever it is I'm using it for, it really forms up nicely. So I really do like to use it. So as you can see, it just pulled right up. The next row, we're going to do 5 of the green beads. I don't know if you're anything like me. Sometimes it is so hard to keep these little things in my hands without slipping, and they're all over, and it's just really hard. It's funny. I tried a bead needle with this cord, but it does not work. It's too thick. The cord is too thick, so it doesn't work when you double up on the cord. Just FYI. Now we're adding another 5 beads. These are 5 green beads. And then we're going to take the cord on the right side and place it through the left side. After those beads are on, we're going to gently pull up on the cord. Now we're going to add 6 beads, 6 green beads. Again, you can mix up the colors to whatever you'd like, but I'm just using green today. Take the cord from the right and place it through. And then again, gently pull up. You don't want to pull up too tight or your project will bend and look funny. I'm actually going to take this down and I'm going to move it down a little so it's easier to see. I was able to find some duct tape, which is holding it a little bit better. I do have this placed on a canvas to try and make it show up better, but again, just use whatever works for you. Now for the top portion of the legs or the arms, you're going to add 4 green and 3 yellow. Separate the green and the yellow and take the cord and put it through the 4 green beads. We're going to do the same for the other side, adding the 4 beads, the 4 green beads, and the 3 yellow. When I'm pulling my cord through, especially on this part, I do like to work it all the way down, place the beads all the way down, and then I gently press my finger on it and then pull the cord through, and it works out better that way. Now we're going to add 6 green beads. Take the other side of the cord and place it through just like before. And I really do like the way this cord forms and looks with the pony bead or candy animals that we make. And again, just pull up on both sides of the cord. Now we're going to add 5 green beads. Time for the leg, so we're going to add 4 green and 3 yellow. We're going to do it the same way as we did the upper portion. Now we're going to add the same amount on the other side, 4 green and 3 yellow. And we're going to take the cord and separate the yellow from green and place our cord through the 4 green beads. And then again, we'll place our finger on the leg and gently pull through to tighten. Now we're going to take this cord and we're going to make a knot. We're going to pull through the joint here and we're just going to tie it in a knot or 2 just to make sure it's secure. Probably do 2 or 3 depending on how thick your cord is, because you don't want your cord to be completely sticking out and it might look, you know, a little silly, but I'm just going to do a couple on both sides. Unfortunately, with having the dark cord, it is a little bit harder to see, but it is right on the edge there, just that portion that you just feed it through. And you're going to do the same for the other leg. This side will be a little easier, I think, for you to see of the at least whereabouts. And when you're done, just give that cord a little snip. Again, you can customize this and make it in any color you'd like. This is a total beginner pattern. You can make another one with actual joints in the legs, but I wanted to start out simple, so we're just doing this basic one for now. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you found this helpful, please give this video a hype or a like. As always, I thank you so much for watching.